Hi my loves, thanks for returning. I hope this video finds you happy and doing well. As you know by the thumbnail, this video is going to be on body skincare, so if you're interested then just keep watching. Alright, so I have 6 products here that I want to show you, and they just so happen to be affordable, although that's not the main focus of this video. The main focus is to share with you some really good products that all do a really good job at hydrating the skin and moisturizing the skin. I do have some that will help with scarring, some that will help with elasticity, some that will have some anti-aging properties. So I'll kind of get into that when I talk about each one. And just in case you're interested in higher end body butters and things like that, I do have a video that I did probably going on a year now. I'll link it up above just in case you're interested in checking that out. So let me just go ahead and get started. All right, so the first one that I have is by Neutrogena, and this is their Hydro Boost Whip Body Balm, and it comes in a packaging like this. And what's cool about this one is that it has hyaluronic acid in it, and we all know that hyaluronic acid is going to be an ingredient that's going to help you retain moisture. So this particular body butter would be really good for extra dry skin. I would recommend this body butter to someone that wants something very light, something that they can just kind of put on, and after they apply it they can quickly go ahead and put on their clothes. This body butter literally feels like water when you apply it. Now I do have to say, don't get a little freaked out once you purchase it and feel it, because it does feel a little bit, my daughter tends to think that it feels grainy, or almost like it has something in it, but whatever it is, that does dissolve quickly into the skin. But after reading reviews on this one, it does seem as though a lot of people like it. It is dermatologist tested. Plus, you know, Neutrogena overall, in my opinion, they have some really good products. And if you're familiar with their they have a moisturizer. What is this? A Hydro Boost moisturizer for the skin that you're supposed to put on your face. It kind of feels similar to that, but this one is a little bit thicker. So yeah, this one is a really good one to try. All right, so this one is by Bliss, and this is Oh That's Rich Ultra Silky-Sheen Body Cream. So this comes in a container like this, and it's really cute. I like the color and everything, although that has nothing to do with nothing. But this particular cream does come with 15 different moisturizers, 2 of them being honey and coconut oil. So as many of you all know, coconut oil does have microbial properties, and it's going to also be really good at reducing inflammation. So since it has that, this is going to be a very soothing cream to use. And as far as the honey does have a lot of antioxidants, and this is a very thick cream. It does have a peachy scent, so if you're one that's kind of sensitive to scents, I would say to probably pass on this one. You do have to wait a moment before you apply your clothes. It's going to take it a little bit longer than, let's say, the Hydro Boost to absorb into the skin. Your skin will feel moisturized for most of the day, and I'm pretty much comparing that to my skin type. My skin type on my body is pretty much normal. It's not excessively dry, so this cream does have a lot of staying power. But overall, this has been a real treat to use, and I think you would enjoy it too. All right, so this next one is by Carol's Daughter, and this is her almond cookie with almond oil, and it's called the Shea Soufflé. And this particular butter is going to nourish and soften dry skin. It's made without silicones, without parabens, petroleum, mineral oils, or artificial colors. So this is another one that's really thick, and I would say that it's probably just as thick as the Bliss moisturizer, but maybe just a little bit thicker. This one does have an almond scent, so if you're just kind of sensitive to scents, you may want to pass on this one. I would also recommend before using this that you do a patch test just to make sure that you're not allergic to the almond that is in this particular product. So not only does this one have almond oil in it, it has coconut coconut oil as well as shea butter. And we all know that almond oil is going to soothe, soften, and repair the skin. The shea butter is also going to soothe the skin, but it's also going to tone the skin as well as condition the skin. And the coconut oil is going to help with any type of inflammation. This is another one that you won't be able to just apply and then put on your clothes because all of the oils might get on your clothes, so it is going to take a second to actually absorb into the skin. But once it absorbs into the skin, you're fine. But this one is a really good one and does have a lot of good ingredients. All right, so my next one is Fruit of the Earth. This is a vitamin E skincare cream, and this is another thick one. This one is fast absorbing, so this is going to be one where you could go ahead and apply your product and you could go ahead and put on your clothes. It's not going to take that long for it to really absorb into your skin, but this one has a lot of good ingredients. It's got the vitamin E, which we all know helps minimize scarring. So if you have any scarring that you are looking to minimize, this would be a good product. It also has collagen in it, and collagen is going to help with improving the skin's elasticity as well as providing hydration. It also has jojoba oil in it, which has anti-inflammatory properties. Now, I do have to say that this particular cream, it has a scent to it, but it's not the type of scent where they tried to put in a fragrance. I don't really know how to describe it. I have read reviews on this particular cream, and some people just can't stand it. So it doesn't bother me, so I just thought I would give you a heads up. It does have, I can't even describe it. So it's not really, like I said, it's not like a perfumey type of scent. So I don't know if it's the scent of the oils that are put in here or what. But I like to put this particular cream on my elbows and my feet and my knees, just all of the areas that I want as smooth as possible, or if I have a scar or anything like that. Those are going to be the areas that I apply my creams that have collagen or vitamin E in it. So if you're looking for a very inexpensive, affordable product that does have collagen and vitamin E, this one would be a good one to check out. So the next one is another one by Carol's Daughter, and this is her body jelly, and this is an all-natural multitasker. This one has 0% petroleum, 100% natural for all skin types. No silicones, no parabens, no petroleums, no mineral oil, and no artificial colors. So this particular product has jojoba oil in it as well as almond oil. It has soybean oil, corn oil. Now this particular product is basically going to be like applying oil to your skin, and it reminds you of Vaseline, but Vaseline is a little bit more solid. So with that being said, when you use this one, you don't need to use a lot at all. If you do use a lot, you're just going to look really greasy and oily. You don't need a lot. This one does leave your skin very, very soft. Again, the almond oil is going to soothe and improve your skin tone, and the jojoba oil is going to soften and repair any type of scarring that you may have, as well as soothe the skin. So if you have a lot of scars and you're looking for something that's going to help with that and minimize that, I would say to try this one out. Again, you don't need a lot of it. Now, of course, you can use a lot of it, but you're going to be rather greasy, but it does absorb into the skin. And when it does, your skin feels so soft. All of the body butters, and I should have said this in the beginning, use them. I would recommend using them right after you get out of the shower when your skin is wet. Just have your skin remain moist and apply it to your body wet. That's how I apply this, all of my body butters, and just let it absorb into the skin. But that's the best way to prevent transepidermal water loss, is to apply all of your whatever cream or oil you're going to use. Don't dry off completely, apply it to damp skin. So anyway, with that being said, this is a really good one. Again, You don't need a lot, but you can use a lot. Another way that I like to use this one, I will apply a lot to my feet, and I'll put socks on, and the next day toes and feet, everything are just so divine. So this is a really good one for that. And the last one that I have is another product by Bliss, and this is their Grapefruit and Aloe body butter. Now in my opinion, this one is just as thick as the other Bliss product, but I like to keep this one for my hands because it's on the lighter side. Even though it does have a thicker consistency, it is light. It does have a grapefruit smell. And it is very fast absorbing. This one has coconut oil in it as well as shea butter. It's not going to leave you with a greasy look at all. So if you're looking for a body butter, let's say that you could possibly keep at your desk at work, or if you wash your hands frequently and you need a body butter that's really fast absorbing yet is going to retain moisture and last a long time, I would recommend this one. So I feel like out of everything, I wanted to include this one for those who, you know, are looking for something to keep in their office. That's how I was when I was working, because I was always going to the restroom, washing my hands, and it was good to have a thick moisturizer in there that was going to be fast absorbing and not leave my hands greasy at all. Alright, so that's it. Those are all of my body butters that I wanted to talk about and recommend. Let me know if you use any of the products that I mentioned in the video. Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until my next video, smooches.